No, we don't know each other yet. I'm Ellie, and this is my very first video. And I must say, the beginnings are harder than I anticipated, but I will figure it out. And talking about beginnings, did you ever wonder how the EU began? Because it's actually quite an interesting story. On 9th of May in 1950, which was only 5 years after World War II ended, a French foreign minister called Robert Schuman made a proposition, and the proposition was called the Schuman Declaration. Now, the Schuman Declaration had the aim to place French and West German coal and steel production under one authority and call it the European Coal and Steel Community. Now, you might wonder, why do all of that? And the answer is actually pretty simple. It was to pacify the French and German relations, and the integration happened gradually, step by step, and not all at once, and it benefited both of those parties. Now, France's Monet Plan was a strategy to boost investment and modernize its economy after World War II. And it laid the groundwork for the Schuman Plan. You may not know, but before the war, France was the largest importer of coal globally. And the Monet Plan anticipated the imports of coal from Germany. At that time, both countries had their own concerns. For example, Germany was worried that France intended to import coal at the lowest price possible to enhance its steel production. Conversely, France was worried that coal would be more favorably available in Germany, which would benefit the German industry. So Schuman's goal was to prevent steel and coal companies from creating cartels that could limit supply by national markets. And it proposed pooling markets and increasing productivity, which was seen as a means to ensure peace in Europe, and basically making war between France and Germany materially impossible, which I think is a great idea, to make them cooperate with each other to, make war the worst option possible. The first Chancellor of Federal Republic of Germany, Konrad Adenauer, also thought it would be a great idea, as well as governments of Italy, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg. They all thought it would be a good idea. And so on 18th of April in 1951, those 6 countries signed the Treaty of Paris. And it created the European Coal and Steel Community. And it introduced a common market for steel and coal across those 6 member countries, with freely set market prices and free movement of products. In 1958, Robert Schuman became the first president of the predecessor to the European Parliament. And now, on 9th of May, we celebrate Europe Day. And now when I'm thinking about it, I lived in Warsaw for 2 years. And both of those years, there was something called a picnic day, which was organized by the French and the German embassies. And last year it was on May 13th, and this year it was on May 11th. I guess it was because it was the weekend, and 9th of May was during the week, so not many people would come. But those 2 embassies open up, and you could come in, see the embassy. There were some fun activities, there was food, and interestingly enough, those 2 embassies are right next to each other. So I'm wondering if it was an accident, or it was on purpose. So now I have some pictures of the embassies of the picnic day, and I will show you some pictures. Going back to the ECSC, the treaty expired in 2002. However, most of its functions were adopted in other EU treaties. So that would be it, and I would like to end my video with citing Robert Schuman, who said, Europe will not be made all at once or accordingly to a single plan. It will be built through concrete achievements, which first create a de facto solidarity. Do you agree with it? What do you think? You can let me down below in the comments, and that would be it for today. Thank you. Bye bye.